Hello!
Hello. So who starts this?
You can start.
I can start. LLLP trivia.
Ooh.
So did you know when the LLLP was born?
I do. LLP was born in February 2005, so this year we're going to celebrate the 15th anniversary.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah.
How does it feel like to be 15, huh?
I feel like we've been doing a lot in those 15 years. If you think about it, if you look back, we've been doing quite a lot of things. But did you know what was LLP name when we were established?
For sure I do. It was UCIS LLL, which stands for European Civil Society for Lifelong Learning, huh?
Very well. So it has LLL in the name, and now it has LLL in the name. But what does LLL stand for?
Lifelong Learning.
Ooh.
I'm winning this trivia thing, eh? I tell you I'm winning this trivia thing.
There's no game against the Secretary General of LLP.
So tell me a bit about members of LLP.
Oh, we have over 40 European NGOs as members, which is quite a lot if you think about it. They're not just national NGOs, they're European umbrella organizations, and we group them all together, we gather them all.
It's an incredible outreach, huh? I have to say, huh?
Quite a big thing, yes.
And also very diverse, right?
Yes, we have pretty much everything that's in the sectors of education and training. We have all the spectrum of organizations dealing with learners, with teachers, with educators, with trainers, with everything that you can think of.
From cradle to grave, no? From
cradle to grave. It's a bit dark, but you know.
Well, whatever. I mean, we can be a bit dark, can't we? I mean, we're 15, far away from the from the great part.
15, but we already come of age, huh?
But tell me a bit, Andrea, are you a lifelong learner?
Of course I am, and so are you, and so is everybody else. As long as we keep on learning every day of our lives, we're all lifelong learners.
Doesn't it bring us to what LLL means, no, in the very end?
It does. It means that you learn everywhere, at every moment, every second of your life, and you need to value that kind of learning that you get.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, in the end, you need it these days. Yeah. I see it, no, already for very young people, no, you need to learn, relearn, upskill, reskill, and really like change your your competencies super fast, no? It's very tiring, this lifelong learning thing, no?
You're so acing this trivia that I was about to ask, why is lifelong learning so important? But you basically already asked. Want to give it a go?
I think LLL is so important because in the end, we are learning humans, and we are born to learn. We learn a language, we learn to walk, we learn everything, no? And in the end, it's super important to keep on learning and never stop. I mean, without being overachievers, hopefully, but learning as much as we need to be great citizens of the world we live in, and maybe learning to make the planet better and better, right?
So if I ask you what lifelong learning means to you, ultimately?
What lifelong learning means to me. I'm gonna ask this question to you while I think about it, because it's super hard to think what...
Lifelong learning means that I can make the world a better place and at the same time make myself a better person.
True. It's really about individuals, but also really about collectivity, no? I mean, in the end, you learn for yourself, but you also learn for the people that surround you and for your community. And I think that's also part of the work of the platform, no? That's what the LLLP is doing, isn't it? To change education systems to make them more...
Absolutely. We target the wider, the global change, and at the same time we change ourselves individually. Because in the end, individual and personal development and societal development, they're so intertwined that it's really hard to separate them.
Yeah, let's see, you're about to beat me at this trivia thing, so I'm gonna quiz you on what the LLLP is doing.
Oh, LLLP is doing so many things that it's very hard to summarize them. LLLP is fighting to have better and more inclusive societies. LLLP is fighting to increase the relevance of education and learning and training in our societies. We believe that a society that is based on learning and that values learning will be a better society in the end. So basically that's what we do.
Makes a lot
at a European level, because hey, that's the society we live in.
And a lot for members, right? I mean, I think LLLP, like one of the main things that I love about the LLLP is how much the LLP does for its members, no? I mean, it's an incredible amount of work.
Well, you know, from within, I can say that it's also a lot of what members do for LLLP because they give us the strength to do what we do.
True that. Again,
and that's what we do when we do what we do.
Yeah, and with 41 members, that's a lot of inputs, no? And a lot of work.
It is, and so diverse that we really get our power, our strength, even our motivation to go on from members.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And yes, we do a lot of things for them because in the end, it's all about getting the best out of each other.
That's very true. That's very true. Well, I could go on and on. For example, I have lots of questions about how many people are in the LLLP, more or less, and
way more than you can imagine.
more and more.
More.
A lot of very committed staff members, no? A very
yes.
Yeah.
So in the end, at the moment we have 8 staff members plus 8 steering committee members. Hello. Plus dozens and dozens of people working for our members, and we have a pool of experts with a dozen people, and the family is growing bigger and bigger, and we'd like it to be bigger and bigger because the more we are, the merrier, and the more we can do what we are trying to achieve.
So let's try this. So we try to bring one biggest achievement in the past 15 years of the LLP.
The main achievement, it's something that's not tangible. It's not something that you can measure. But for me, it's the fact that we managed to mainstream the definition of lifelong learning into European policy. Now pretty much everyone knows what lifelong learning is. 15 years ago, it was something very niche. It was something very,
True.
Yeah.
I think another very big achievement was bringing together such a diverse amount of civil society, and managing to have in the same room students, parents, headmasters, trainers, teachers, everyone really. I think that's been one of the main achievements.
Well, in the end, if you want education to be transversal, that's how we have to do things.
Yeah.
By bringing everybody into the same room.
That's true. Well.
Shall we end on this note?
We can. I'm gonna say I won the trivia.
Yes.
But that's very untransparent, so I'm gonna give you some. I'm gonna cut you some slack there.
Okay. Congrats, everyone.
Happy 15th anniversary!
Yay!
Yeah, done.